Well, Andy, first of all, welcome to Notts County. How pleased are you to be here?
Yeah, I'm very pleased. Spoke with the manager about a week ago, and I wanted to come here straight away. I know we tried to do it last year, but I was injured at the time, so that didn't go through. But I'm just glad I'm here now.
What is it about the place that's made you want to come so keen to come?
I think it's the manager. I know how passionate he is from when he were at Bolton. I was coming through there as a young lad, and he was a leader on the pitch, and I'm sure he'll try and get the best out of me.
Did you have much to do with him then, when he was a player and you were coming through the ranks?
No, I didn't. He won't know who I am. I was probably 12 or 13 when he was there, and he was someone who I looked up to. Even though I played in the left back position, he was someone who I looked up to.
Just in terms of the way he conducts himself, his professionalism, I guess, that sort of thing.
Yeah, like I said, he's very passionate. When he came to our place last year at Chesterfield, I could hear him screaming on side, and that's what I think I need personally from a manager to get the best out of me.
That was an interesting day, wasn't it? Because that was probably one of Chesterfield's best performances, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit up and down last year. We struggled to keep our consistency. So yeah, I just can't wait to get going here, and hopefully we can get back up.
What about the kind of feeling around the club just at the moment? Obviously the season ended in a little bit of disappointment for them, not having qualified through the playoffs, but do you sense a positivity about the place?
Well, I was speaking to, I think it's Nick who I was speaking to before, and he showed me around the old stadium and how much it's changed in the last 18 months since the new chairman's coming in, the manager, and he said it's just completely changed, and obviously I've had a look at all the facilities and that, and they're all a lot higher than the League Two clubs that I've been at.
Home dressing room all right for you, is it?
Oh, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's different, and it's something I've never really seen before. Even being at the higher end in the Football League, it's up there.
Tell us about your career, because there's a 3-month spell at Manchester United in there in the record books.
It's been a bit up and down. I've been at every club I've been at, I've really enjoyed, and they've been good clubs. But yeah, going to United from Plymouth, it was like two different worlds. Obviously, we were in League Two at Plymouth, and it was train on the ground, train on a park at the side, and then you go to United, and they're bringing you food for you and everything like that.
And so what about you as a player, Andy? What can Notts fans expect from you?
I'd like to think I'm quite exciting. I like to run with the ball. I like to counter-attack, and I like to keep the ball as well. Yeah.
And the business is being done early, it seems, here at Notts. At least some of the business is being done early in the summer. But a kind of a positive rebuilding, if you like, and Christian's here as well, who you'll know well from Chesterfield last year.
Yeah, definitely. I think the sooner you get it done and out of the way, the quicker me personally and all the new lads can get to know the other lads. I know we're in quite late this year because of the playoffs, but it's only 4 weeks now until we'll all be together.
And you see that as important, that if you can get almost the complete squad, maybe the complete squad together before pre-season starts, that's a bonus.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think any manager really wants to be rushing around, and he'll know his squad and what he wants, and he'll have a good idea then going into pre-season what he wants from us all.
And prospects, your hopes for next season?
Hopefully at the end of the year we're promoted.
Brilliant. Lovely way to end. Thank you very much.
Andy, I mean, obviously I know you can play left back, but you played in centre midfield that day, didn't you, against Notts? What's your ideal position?
Well, I've always grown up as a left back. Coming through the academy at Bolton, I've always been a left back. And then when I went to Plymouth, I played wing back. And then when I went to Man United, I went back to left back, and then when I signed for Wigan, they saw me more as a forward-minded thinking player. So I've played left back and a number 10 there, and then the same manager signed me at Chesterfield from Wigan, so he knew that I could play up there as well. And no, I think that's where my most preferred position is.
Obviously Christian signed for the club, paid a significant amount of money for him. You obviously play with him. What will he bring to Notts County?
Goals, lots of goals. And in the team last year, what struggled, he still scored over 20 goals, and he could have scored 20 more. He just didn't put my chances in. So yeah, that's all. He's just a natural goal scorer. He's probably one of the best finishers I've seen. He might be quiet in a game, but then he'll score 2 goals, or he'll score a goal that changes the game.
He seems to me he scores left foot, right foot, headers.
Yeah, he's like you've seen him this morning. He's not a big lad, but he puts himself about up front, and any chances he gets, he normally puts them away. Did
you create 1 or 2 for him last season? Someone's put a video up of a cross that you put. Was it
Yeah,
Stevenage?
More than 1 or 2.
Stevenage away with it?
Yeah, Stevenage. Yeah.
So you two have a good understanding, then, do you?
Yeah, we do. Obviously last year it didn't go how we wanted it to go, which was difficult. But I thought we linked quite well together last year.
Well, what was that like? Because obviously when you beat Notts that day, it seemed that was going to be the catalyst for you to get out of trouble. What happened after that?
It seemed that day seemed like the turning point. I think everyone thought that was the turning point for us. But like we was all season, we was inconsistent, and we had a lot of young lads in the team with not much experience. And then we lost a couple of key players who did have experience. And at the end, when we were fighting to stay up, we probably just needed that experience, you know.
Yeah. What was it like leaving Wigan? How would you surmise your time there?
It's been difficult. We've had really good moments there. Like we played a decent part in the League One promotion, and then I did my knee twice in the same year, so that put me out for the full year. And then last year, when the new manager came in, I was still injured, so I didn't do pre-season then, and I just thought I needed to get games, and that's what I did.
And what have you made of this place? First impressions?
Yeah, it's really good. I was driving here this morning thinking that this is going to be my home for the next couple of years, and it's a massive place, and everyone I've met up to now has been top notch.
Yeah, you sense the club's in the wrong division really when you see the facilities and everything, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, when I've been in League 2 clubs before, you've got nothing. But here it seems like it's got everything you need. So who knows where it can go.
Did you speak to any people beforehand about coming here, and what did they have to say about Notts?
Because I've only just found out in the last week. I've not really spoke to anybody about it. Obviously I was winding Christian up last night about it because the rumours that were going around on Twitter, I ended up messaging him, seeing what he was doing.